Welcome back to NextGear, where design, performance, and passion drive every story. Let's be honest, not every car on the road turns heads. Some are designed to blend in, to be functional, quiet, and forgettable. But not these. Today, we're diving into the coolest looking cars of 2025. Vehicles that aren't just fast or expensive, but aesthetic masterpieces. They're bold, they're risky, and they make you stare. From cutting-edge EVs to reimagined retro icons, these cars are redefining what it means to look cool behind the wheel. Whether you're into clean Scandinavian minimalism, loud American muscle, or futuristic tech on wheels, we've got something that'll grab your attention. Let's jump into the design revolution of 2025, one car at a time. Polestar 6. Cool doesn't always mean wild curves or oversized grills. Sometimes the coolest design is the one that holds back. That's where the Polestar 6 comes in. Polestar has always embraced a clean, Swedish approach to design, and the 6 takes it to the next level. This all-electric roadster combines understated elegance with aerodynamic confidence, flush door handles, a low-slung silhouette, narrow blade-style LED lights front and back. The car is a study in proportion and restraint. But then there's the interior, clean, glass-heavy, and driver-focused, almost architectural. It's the kind of car that gets second looks not because it's loud, but because it's flawless. Cool in the same way a perfectly tailored suit is cool.
Hyundai Envision 74.
Now let's flip the vibe. If the Polestar is elegance, the Hyundai Envision 74 is full-blown techno-brutalism. It's inspired by Hyundai's 1974 Pony Coupe concept. But don't let the nostalgia fool you. This thing looks like it was pulled straight from a sci-fi video game. Angular fenders, a pixelated LED light bar, massive side vents. And best of all, it's not just for show. Hyundai confirmed it's moving this hydrogen hybrid beast toward production. The Envision 74 isn't cool because it's subtle. It's cool because it dares. Dares to be boxy, dares to be sharp, and dares to bring back the past without losing touch with the future.
Lucid Gravity.
If you still think SUVs can't be cool, say hello to the Lucid Gravity, a 3-row electric SUV that looks like it belongs in a Marvel movie. The cab-forward design stretches out into a spaceship-like roofline. Its low stance gives it the attitude of a grand touring, not a family hauler. A seamless light bar runs the width of the front, with elegant curves hugging an aerodynamically tuned body. But what really sets it apart? The glass. From the massive windscreen to the panoramic roof, Lucid uses transparency as a design element, inviting light, space, and drama into every drive. Inside, the Gravity feels more like a luxury lounge than an SUV cabin. Minimal, futuristic, and surprisingly organic.
Cadillac Celestiq.
The Cadillac Celestiq is a stunning hand-built electric luxury sedan that takes Cadillac into the future. Only about 400 of these will be made each year, and each one is packed with tech, like a massive 55-inch screen across the dash, a smart glass roof that you can tint in sections, and an incredible 38-speaker sound system. Under the hood, it's got dual electric motors putting out up to 655 horsepower, going from 0 to 60 in just under 4 seconds, with over 300 miles of range. It's bold, high-tech, and seriously exclusive.
Tesla Roadster.
It's been teased for years. Now the 2025 Tesla Roadster looks like it might actually arrive, and while its design isn't as in-your-face as some of its rivals, it's undeniably cool. Smooth surfaces, minimal detailing, not a badge in sight. Tesla's design language is quiet, but it speaks volumes. It's the kind of car that slips through air and crowds. And then there's the promise, 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds. With those numbers, the design almost becomes secondary, but it still matters because this car looks fast even when parked.
Dodge Charger Daytona EV.
The 2025 Dodge Charger Daytona EV is Dodge's first major leap into electrification, and they didn't shy away from their roots. This thing has attitude, a bold front profile, a squared-off rear, LED accents that recall the 60s while screaming 2025. The R-wing on the front helps with aero, but also just looks mean. And yes, it makes noise. Dodge developed a Fratsonic chambered exhaust that gives the EV an artificial roar. Purists might scoff, but from a design perspective, this car is all about presence, and it nails it.
Ferrari SF90XX Stradale.
When Ferrari decides to get serious about design, it doesn't just build a beautiful car, it builds a machine that looks like it escaped from a wind tunnel mid-transformation.
The SF90XX Stradale is what happens when Ferrari's engineers get to remove the final layer of street restraint. Think huge scoops, aggressive ducks, and a rear wing big enough to cast a shadow over smaller cars. And while it may be street legal, it looks like it's ready for Le Mans. Every inch of it screams downforce and dominance. This is not subtle, this is not sleek. This is what happens when coolness comes with absolute performance authority. And inside, it's all carbon and Alcantara, the cockpit of a spaceship with the soul of a race car. You don't drive this thing, you wear it. The McLaren Artura Spider is McLaren's first ever hybrid convertible, and it's every bit as wild as it sounds. It packs a twin-turbo V6 with an electric motor for a combined 690 horsepower, launching from 0 to 60 in just about 3 seconds. The retractable hardtop opens in just 11 seconds, even while driving up to 31 miles per hour, and you can even get it with electrochromic glass that tints on command. Despite the roof mechanism, it stays super lightweight thanks to McLaren's carbon fiber chassis. With sharp handling, sleek design tweaks, and around 21 miles of electric-only range, it's the kind of supercar you could almost daily, if you're lucky enough to own one. Pagani Utopia. This car isn't just cool, it's a religious experience for car designers. The Pagani Utopia is what happens when form and function go on a romantic getaway, from the exposed carbon fiber weave to the steampunk-inspired interior filled with dials, gauges, and billet aluminum switches. Everything is intentional. Every line, every surface, a sculpture. The exterior is equal parts aggression and elegance. It has curves like an Italian supermodel and details like a Swiss watch. You don't drive the Utopia, you curate it. And the V12 twin-turbo engine, a final gasp of analog power in a digital age. It's not trying to keep up with EVs, it's living in its own timeline, and that's what makes it iconic.
Toyota Prius.
The 2025 Toyota Prius might be the biggest glow-up in recent automotive history. Once the butt of every enthusiast joke, awkward, slow, unassuming, the new Prius shows up like it just got a stylist and hit the gym. Sleek headlights, coupe-like profile, flush door handles, it looks like it finally realized it's in the 21st century. What's cool about it isn't just that it looks better, it's that it still keeps the Prius DNA, efficiency, affordability, function first, but wraps it in a package that actually turns heads. Sometimes the coolest thing a car can do is surprise you, and the Prius shocked everyone in the best way possible. There are so many great designs this year that we couldn't stop at just 10. Here are a few that almost made the cut but still deserve a shout-out. Cybertruck. Love it or hate it, its brutalist origami aesthetic is unlike anything else. Mercedes EQG. G-Wagon goes electric and somehow gets meaner. Porsche Mission X. Concept. Still in development, but it's already one of the sexiest designs Porsche has ever teased. Design is subjective. What looks cool to one driver might look crazy to another, but the cars we talked about today aren't afraid to take risks. And in a world where so many vehicles feel copy-pasted, it's refreshing to see automakers breaking the mold again. Whether it's a hypercar carved from carbon fiber, an SUV shaped like a spaceship, or a humble hybrid with a fashion upgrade, the coolest cars of 2025 are bold, experimental, and unafraid to be different. So, what do you think? Which one made your jaw drop? Which one would you actually buy? Let us know in the comments, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. At NextGear, we bring you the best of design, tech, and driving emotion every week.